Hey, what is up? I would like to talk about love. There's this girl that I have a little weird, strange romance affair with, although I'm stuck on a certain level. And I really care about this girl, and I really want to build with her, but there's something that's wrong, and I think what is wrong is inside of me. It's my instability, my fragility, being financially unstable and being emotionally unstable, and that's okay because I'm young and inexperienced. But I traveled a lot. I traveled a long way for this girl. I've had a lot of dates with her. We had a lot of good times, and I really care for her, and I want to make this work, but it's not working. What I'm really proud of, for example, and it was a sort of male initiation, is there's this crazy, dangerous guy who harassed her, who basically kind of assaulted her. And it made me so angry that basically a few days later I went up to him and I confronted him with it. He put up a big mouth and I risked my life by attacking him because this guy has a knife always in his pocket for situations like that. And I'm really proud of what I did. And I really care for the girl, and it's the first girl that I ever did this for. And that is it. But it's not working out. And I'm really afraid to lose her. I'm afraid it's not going to work out. And I really want it to work. It's, of course, part of my neediness. Oh, and by the way, if you think I'm a superficial douche, I am. But I really care about this girl, about the time we had, about her personality. I really like her. It's a lot deeper than just like superficial appearances. And I'm really serious about this. I'm not a stupid 19-year-old kid who has no idea of what is going on and how it works. I have chosen this girl. But then we come back to what is love and infatuation. Like, infatuation is the biochemical reaction of like sticking together and basically forming new life and making sure that life progresses. Love then comes closer to friendship, in which you have a really caring bond for the other person. And there's no pressure, it's easy, it's light, like, and I've kind of lost that ease and the light. It's like this neediness, this insecurity, those negative, frustrative energies that have overwhelmed me. And it's not good. And I have to put a step back, I have to take a step back, but not too far back because I don't want to fuck up whatever there is. But then there are, for example, some extra notes that I took, like what exactly it is, like toxic neediness, that I'm like blaming her or like threatening to go away, or I'm like worrying too much. Like this fear of losing her, and it's all emotionality, I have good intentions, but I'm not in line with myself and I have to do something about it. I have to fix this. Like the strongest ability a man has is to walk away from a girl. Because that is true masculinity. It's wildness, it's independence, it's strength. It shows the girl that you are not leeching and latching onto her. It means that you are a healthy, attractive male. And you can perfectly survive, which is the normal thing to do, but it's so hard to come by and so weird. Also because of our current culture or propaganda or the Hollywood movies, the stories that we tell ourselves. Yeah, like the neediness is unacceptable because she cannot be held responsible for me. And this is kind of what I'm doing. And it's really bad. And I'm destroying and shredding whatever blossoming thing there is. And it makes me behave weird. It gets away of the fun, the grace, the easiness, and the light stuff, which is so crucial in any relationship, whether it's beginning or it's long term. Because what is a long term relationship but long term seduction? Like you need to have the dance, the polarity. The best advice I ever had about girls is from a Hell's Angel, like a bear of a man. And he said it very simple, you have to make her laugh, you have to dance with her, you have to make her feel loved. But, he said, you can't show too much emotions. Because then their shadow is gonna latch onto that. And they want a strong man, they want a man to feel safe with. And I'm young and inexperienced, and maybe I'm too unstable for her to really grasp me on that. But even then, I do want to say about this girl, like, I really care about her, and she has shattered certain frustrations and blocks that I had, and I will be forever grateful for that, because she's the only and the first woman in my life who did that. Which one? For example, the dual Madonna whore complex, which is very prevalent in our society with a lot of people, but I had a very heavy case of that. It's like we split girls into good girls and bad girls, like sexual girls and mothers. And with this girl, I'm able to combine those two perfectly. I can accept her as that. And her past, I don't care, because I really care about her and I want to make a new start. And so these are two very important things that she helped me with. She also makes me want to be a better man, which is a very good sign. And I want to get my life in order, to be able to be a good man, a protector, a provider, and a lover. Although, no. Protector, lover, provider. In that order. This is very important as well. And I want to do this for her. And I'm probably too late, and it's not gonna work out, because I'm too young, I'm too inexperienced. And it will hurt a lot when it falls apart. But then again, it's a very valuable lesson, and it's like prepping me for the next one. And I suppose that is kind of also how it works. We make mistakes and we damage relationships, and then these relationships go away. But we take the good stuff and we take the experience and we move on to the next, in which we will be a better version of ourselves because we've learned. And that is, I guess, the way it goes. So, for example, a last thing that I want to say, I have discovered that whether God exists or not doesn't really matter, because there is a flow, there is a design, there is like a creator's design. And I do believe for every man, there are like the three things that are extremely crucial, which is, first of all, sobriety. You have to get rid of drugs, whether it's smoking, whether it's marijuana, whether it's drinking. And I'm not even talking about all the other ones. Like, coffee is acceptable because it just makes you work harder and it makes you energetic and it makes you kind of like high frequency, and you can't fight all dragons at the same time. So we'll keep it with these three. You have to get rid of them. Not forever and not for always, but to find your true soul and to walk your straight path, you need to be lonely, you need to be bored, and you need to be horny. You need to allow all these emotions to roam free. So sobriety, first one, is very crucial for every man in his life. Second of all, celibacy. you have to learn to be independent of women, whatever cause. Because this dependency, it will be felt, it will be seen, it will be noticed, and it's unattractive and it's bad. It's bad for the girl, it's bad for me, it's bad for you. And it's gonna be painful and difficult and uncomfortable, and it's a long process, but it is a necessary process and you have to do it. The third one is work ethic. Work ethic, because you need to be useful, you need to develop a skill, you need to develop mastery. And those things are not a joke. As a man, you need these three things, like sobriety, celibacy, and work ethic. Even if it's just for 3 months, or maybe even if it's just like 6 months every year, or maybe if it's a week yes, week no, although month yes, month no. But you need to master these three things. So I think I've bothered you enough with my emotionality. I will see you in the next vid. Have a good day.